When I was on the prescription medication, I was just simply existing as a person. I couldn't chase my goals, I couldn't chase my aspirations. So I go. My name is Raymond Mitchell. My Mohawk name is Unyatego. I am from Akwesasne, and I am a third year geomatics engineering student at Carleton University with a double minor in Indigenous Studies and Business Entrepreneurship. So I spent 1 year at Algonquin College, and I spent a second year at Metalworks Institute, and that was a much more intensive program that was from 12 months, September to September, 6 days a week. And at the time, I could not handle the extra stress, the extra workload, the extra time constraints. And that's when I started to experience panic attacks for the very first time. At first, it starts off with a train of thought, whether it be negative or even just a very anxious thought that just takes life of its own and takes control. Sometimes it's even as simple as myself worrying about having a panic attack could trigger a panic attack. So you can't fight it. There's nothing to fight. It's just something. It's all in your head. So your only option is to irrationally run away. There was times where I'd be driving my car. I had to stop my car on the side of the road and get out and almost run down the side of the road just to get out of whatever irrational situation I was in inside of that vehicle. After my initial meeting with a psychiatrist, he prescribed several medications. I was on 3 of them at one point. Even though it was successful as a sedative to keep me from feeling the negative aspects or the negative thoughts and emotions that would take me down a path of anxiety, sure, that was gone, but also all the positive experiences were gone too. I was sedated, and I couldn't experience the negative things. I couldn't experience the positive things. It took apart a very special part of my personality. It took away my spark, my energy, my humor, my love, all the things that really make me who I am. A lot of it was gone. I wasn't myself anymore. If I was to look at myself, now from an outside perspective, I would say that's a zombie. That's somebody who's not really existing, that's somebody who's only existing and not living. So at that point, I started to learn more about traditional and holistic and Eastern medicines, just pretty much anything that wasn't non-traditional form of non-Western medicine, rather. And it was through that research that I come across medical cannabis, which I had experimented with to control my anxiety up before that point, but it wasn't effective. I wasn't employing the right strategies. I didn't have the right knowledge to do so. So after reaching out to a doctor who specifically dealt with those who were interested in medical cannabis, and together we had a discussion, and we decided that it was a worthwhile shot for me to try medical cannabis as a possible treatment for my anxiety and my panic attack disorders. So we took the process. I got myself the medical license, and then from there I started to try it. But this time, instead of experimenting it with any type of supervision or any type of leadership or guidance, I had a doctor, and as well as what we consider a cannabis coach, someone with much more experience than I do, who helped me guide myself through whether it be how to ingest my prescription, whether it be smoking versus vaping, eating, oils, topical treatments, and as well as what effective strains would be used to isolate different parts of my symptoms that were affecting me. So whenever I was actually made the switch to medical cannabis, it really did turn my life around, because it's such a prominent recreational drug that a lot of the people sometimes don't take it seriously as a form of actual treatment, of actual medicine. I know it took my family a little bit of time to get their heads around the idea of using cannabis as a medical form of treatment. They don't quite see it yet as the same medication that my father takes for his diabetes, even though that I take it for the very same reason, to keep myself healthy and to keep myself functioning and to get myself as a happy individual as well. So one of the biggest challenges that I face currently, because I'm trying to reconnect with my culture and to learn more about my language and my people, I cannot enter the longhouse because of my choice of medication. Cannabis, very much like any other drug or alcohol, is what's considered a mind changer, and because of that, one is not allowed to be in a longhouse while under the influence. But so far, it's been a very positive experience since having medical cannabis in my life, and that what it has brought to me in terms of positivity, energy, motivation, and as well as concentration into how much I was able to put into my studies. I'm starting my third year, and it's been touch and go, but I'm actually looking at getting my 4.0 this semester, or if not, the next semester. And I'm very proud of myself for that. I would live these exact same 3 years exactly like I have. I wouldn't change a single thing about it.
25, he's always held his head up high, and in her eyes he was the greatest sight. He would idolize his status so much higher, but then disaster strikes, the time to leave his diamond. This coat on my back says I'm okay, even though the souls have worn out in separate ways, my path remains the same. Even though it was my choice